Or we are?
Are we? Who's done that? Wait, are we gonna like introduce ourselves? Or no? Oh,
Are we
you got
live?
it. You go first.
Okay. I'm Soko.
I'm Fern.
We're casting. But before we get to casting, Ascension or Nemesis Draft? What do you think?
Ascension for sure.
Hmm.
Honestly, Ascension, I don't think I've played enough Nemesis Draft to remember it, but Ascension was actually so much fun.
Ascension
Just
was
getting, just getting the Spire in the middle. Not the Spire, but getting the Xerath and becoming Ascended and just becoming God.
sick. Bring back good game modes.
Bring it back. No more.
You
No
want me
more
to...
Earth. No more of this ultimate spellbook.
No. No
Bring
more
back the good
spellbook. No
ones.
more Earth. Give me the good game modes.
I'll allow Hexakill.
Hexakill is sick.
And one for all. Hexakill, one for all.
Well, and
But they
Hunt
need
for the Blood
Ascension.
Moon and
They need
PvP.
Ascension. They need the PvE ones back.
And
They need
the
that ADC
Thresh
one.
one. Did you do the Dark Star Thresh
The
one?
Dark Star one. Oh my god, that was...
Were you hooked from across the map?
Yes.
That's a good one. Are we getting draft? Nope, they said 1 second. Nah. Oh, I see some Among Us's being put in the chat. I'm very proud of them.
Sus.
Hold on, there's some
They are
stuff.
sus.
Which team is the imposter? I guess we'll just have to find out. That's me hyping up the matchup. The game modes that need to be brought back.
Ascension, Hunt of the Blood Moon, the Dark Star Thresh one,
Yeah.
the full ADC one.
The Project
Every single
one, yeah.
every single
The
PvE one.
one. Invasion was a PvE one. Hexakill, one for all.
Hexakill with one for all.
Yeah.
Did they mix it once? Did they mix Hexakill and one for all once?
Did they?
Pretty sure they mixed it once.
Legend of the Poro King. Do you remember that one?
Oh, that was pretty good.
It was called Dark Star Singularity. Oh, Doombots. Gotta bring out Doombots.
But that's PvE, technically.
Yeah. Okay, Overcharge was the name of the 80 carry one with the project
Yes. I remember what's it called? I'm pretty sure One for All started off as a bug. One for All or Earth started off as a bug, and people just kept playing it instead of the actual game mode. So they made it an actual game mode.
But now people are sick of it. It's been played. Wait, it's been live for how many weeks?
Which one? Ultimate Spellbook?
Nah, I'm looking at how long Earth has been live. This is not true. This is
Earth has been out since like season 4.
No, but like how many like total weeks has it been out? It's probably been out the most, but I'm not quite sure.
It's definitely been out the most. But they try to spice it up with AR Earth, and I don't know if that's like better.
Earth is RNG. What game mode does Ryan need to bring back? One Ascension, one for all. One for all is basic. Overcharge, Doombots, Hexakill. I want to get a Hexakill. Imagine how sick that would be. Like, it's probably not likely, but if you get a Hexakill, that's kind of cool.
It is.
I'm committing voter fraud.
Are you just voting over and over? Is that you? That's you.
Why is this allowed? 5 channel points to vote again?
Oh, actually, we can just keep doing this.
Look,
Holy!
look at this. I'm hitting them with my wallet. Oh, true. I have
True.
5 points. Wait, but it's 5 to vote again, and I have over 5K, so I can just vote 1,000 times.
No, we have to save up for 100. We have to have the casters read a message.
You're right.
Oh, that's to be pre-approved. Dang it.
Man.
Can't say anything mean to the teams.
Or they could just DM it to one of us, and we can pretend as if it was our own volition. I found a workaround. Oh yeah, I forgot it was Megumin. Actually.
Megumin and Kazuma.
Yes, this is not implying any sort of strange dynamic between me and Fern, though.
It's my first time meeting this person.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not Whoa! Who's hiking up the Doombot vote? Actually, wait, hold on. I just realized. Why is that a 52%? We gotta fix this. We're just waiting on them to get into a draft. Let's talk about pre-draft stuff.
Pre-draft stuff. Let's
As
see.
I'm
Let's see.
spamming the vote button.
Okay.
All right.
Rank
Fun fact: TDT is the only team that didn't draft a plat or a diamond player in the previous draft because they only had one slot left.
I see that they're actually just a full platinum team.
Yep.
Aside from Gappa currently, who's at gold 2.
Mm-hmm. Is that the lowest rank?
Yeah.
That's not bad though. I don't
Yeah, they're actually all like well-rounded. Oh, they said a bad start. They are well-rounded.
Yeah, sometimes you'd rather have a high floor and a not as high ceiling.
Okay, Caitlyn Ban from TPP.
Oh,
Germson plays left of Caitlyn. Yep.
Let's see. Fiora ban.
Sunny banning Fiora from Sunny. That's
Kali
does
for the Dream.
Sunny play Fiora?
I'm not. I don't think so. But
I'm pretty sure he plays mostly like Riven, Gwen.
He also has informed the enemy
KO.
team that he will be picking. He says, "I'm picking Darius." By the way, I like this strategy. Look at this.
Don't put. He did it. He actually did it. He just first picked Darius. He said he was gonna do it.
He's such a baller.
We have to respect it. We have to respect it. He said he was gonna do it, and he just did it.
He did do it. He actually just did it. And they're shocked. What does TDT do? They actually have no idea. Whoever was hiking up Doombots has forgotten to vote, so I'm just gonna get back up there.
Darius has no losing matchups.
Yeah, 0.
Not a single one. He cannot be countered. He is the lane king. Immediately locking in Jenna. I know they've been drafting Gapic on this a lot for some reason. I do not know why. She is a good enchantress, but there are so many more good enchantresses like Seraphine that exist. And Lulu and Soraka.
I guess Janna is the best counter dive, but when they only have Darius shown, I don't know.
I don't think it's good. They could just pick long range and Janna becomes kind of useless.
Seraphine is so cheeks. Janna is sick nasty right now. I'm cheeks on Soraka. At least he's honest, to be honest.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair enough. They picked
Vi with Janna.
You see, they have to have someone else to dive in with Vi. You cannot have a Vi dive again by herself. She just gets deleted.
She does. I'm a big Vi hater. I think this champ is useless.
He is a good pick if you have a team built around her to dive in with her. If you just draft Vi by herself,
yep,
it's kind of bad.
There's the Trundle, who is going to demolish a Vi in a 1v1.
True, they actually have a really good front line to beat Vi right now. Darius, Trundle.
And the Vigar cage also stunts her unless she gets ult
out.
Yep.
The Kai'Sa's decent with Vi.
Good with Vi, good with Janna.
I prefer Kai'Sa with the more aggressive supports. Her burst early with Leonard and all this is really high. But it's still fine with the Janna since he still scales pretty well.
The thing is that TPP is keeping their bot lane picks for, unless this Vigar's gonna be bot lane, but I don't think so. They're keeping their bot picks for like
later
B4 B5 here. So I mean, I don't think that they're gonna be able to do anything early game. TDT's bot.
It is weird seeing Scaly and ISO not together in the bot lane though.
Yeah, it is strange. I know that this obese burger AD carry plays a lot of roles in solo queue, so and I know ISO only plays AD carry solo queue, so I assumed that ISO was going to be playing ADC because that's the only role he plays really.
It's obese burger playing ADC this game.
Yep, it is.
That's how it lined up.
No, I assumed. past tense. Before tonight, I thought
Yeah,
that he would win, but it seems like they think this is a better lineup. So,
seems like it.
well,
Let's
80
see, let's see how it
caravans from
goes.
TDT.
Yeah, really gutting that pool right now. Ezreal is open.
Ezra's open, true.
Wait, oh no, Civ is
Mundo.
Mundo into Darius.
Oh goodness me.
This
Mundo
used
into
this used to
Trundle.
be a self counter pick, but now since Mundo's ultimate kind of gives him health, I can see it working, but you can't really kill Darius
I don't know. I don't. Maybe
as
they're just
Mundo
playing it for
for the
backline
team fights.
access with the Vi.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
see, they do lock
That's,
Senna though.
that's what TPP has for the bot lanes. And
Scaling is a big Senna enjoyer.
Silas,
So the Vigar is going bot.
Silas on the
They
bot
they
lane.
they locked Silas. So it's either Silas Senna or Vigar Senna.
I'm leaning towards the Silas center right now.
It does sound
Sounds more fun.
more fun. Yeah, true. Actually, I'd rather be playing with the Silas as a Senna. What is the last pick? So what haven't they selected yet? Mid? They haven't picked a mid laner.
They have not picked mid lane yet. They wanted to give June to me counter pick, which is probably the better call.
A lot
They
of
give
chance
him
for
the
man. Okay,
Victor.
sure. It's a little
Give him the
strange.
Victor.
Bit of a control mage. Goes with the Janna stylistically.
It
Doesn't go
does.
with
It
the
does.
rest of the champs.
His ulti can reach the back line, and
His
he does
ulti.
have lots of range.
Yep. He has good range. It seems like they're a couple of the champs
Shall I turn in my...
don't really do the same things.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
what is TPP though? They have long
right.
range.
They
And
have
they have
long.
strong engage as well.
They kind of have we run in, stop us, try.
Yeah.
That's kind of their entire conf. They don't have much poke. They kind of just go in, especially since Silas has access to Vi ult and Mundo ult. The
That's also gonna
Kaisa,
be menace.
yeah, this Kaisa might just be struggling a little bit. It's fine. The Kaisa might struggle to survive a little bit unless he gets ahead.
Right, unless it's ahead, unless the John is also ahead, it should be
Yeah,
to peel the Kaisa. But I mean, I think it's all going to be coming down to how they position in these fights. Because if they get separated from the Janna and
yeah,
Janna Kaisa hitting the Trundle, and the rest of the team dying to Darius Silas, while Viger and Sen are chunking their front line, I don't think it's gonna. I just don't see that working out.
yeah, sure. Picking like an immobile front line, especially into Darius, is so hard as well because he can
Yeah.
easily get 5 stacks off Armando right now.
Yeah, that's true. He can really get his passive. Vi also has no escape once she gets caught out. If she has Q down, or even if she doesn't, honestly, her ult only brings her in. It's kind of rough
Yeah.
for the Vi.
Once Darius gets 5
Oh my
stacks here,
god.
he's actually just gonna, as long as he doesn't fall behind, he's gonna start to control these mid game team fights until Victor gets his items and is able to kill him. This might be hard. They have a lot of bursts, but the consistent damage kind of falls off.
For sure. Vi's damage becomes really low in the later game,
Yeah.
as compared to Trundle's still going to be relevant with Subjugate. Senna Vigar are literally just going to keep scaling, and Darius just does so much true damage. Doesn't really matter what stage of the game you're at.
Yep. I think TPP kind of won this draft.
I give the edge to TPP
Yeah.
as well.
I just don't like the Mundo pick. The Mundo pick is just
That's
the
fair.
best. Not the best champion right now. He's a mix between like a tank and a bruiser. He can't really do what a tank does. They can't do what a bruiser does.
You really don't want to be picking like a big health ball into a Darius either, for all the reasons you stated before.
That too.
But maybe he's confident on it.
Maybe pocket pick.
they're still drafting, so we're just chilling.
Yep.
I did see what happened. Yeah, I don't know if I want to expose Toad or not though. He doesn't own Vi. He does now though. Beautiful. Mm. Right, to get a little more technical, I guess Senna's gonna spike on
It
one
is.
item. She has a good
It is
power.
this. It is Senna Veigar bot lane.
It is Senna Vigar bot. Oh, I bet you feel silly. I bet you feel
I do.
silly.
I
Thinking of
do.
Senna
I do
silence.
feel. I do feel silly, but I think the Senna silence would honestly work a little bit better.
I actually agree. Yeah, I don't know if I liked. Senna Vigar has less agency.
Yeah.
It's kind of just a farm lane.
I think
But
Silas
maybe
needs
it's
like
fine.
not Silas. Senna needs like someone who has like a slight front line with her,
Mm-hmm.
or someone who has some sort of like lane agency, which Vega does not have. They could have went for the Seraphine pick here too. That would have been
Uh-huh.
beautiful.
I mean, the lack of engaged support on the side of TDT also makes it a little better that they're for the Vigar at least. If
Yeah,
they had an
they can't
engaged
put this
support,
Veigar here.
that lane would have been really rough. I think.
Yeah, they can't. They can't really punish the Veigar in this lane. I understand that. Yeah,
So that's pretty
Veigar,
sick.
Veigar kind of gets a free scale.
Yeah, Vigar and Senna both get to just farm
They
their
picked.
passive.
They picked the range into Janna, so Janna's usefulness in lane is kind of gone now, and I don't think they will ever have prio in this bot lane against the Veigar Senna.
Yeah, despite Gapik saying Jen is sick nasty right now, I don't know if you want to R1 it. We'll see if it works out. He'll make me eat my words. I don't know. If they win, kudos. It just seems rough.
It's useful. It is quite useful outside during the team fight phase though, because Darius, Trundle, Silas all have to run in.
Yep.
But during the laning phase, I think TPP might be able to stack early dragons here.
The fact that she also has to stand still while she ults, this Vigar's gonna eat her up, dude.
True.
If she's ulting for healing or for disengage at all, she's just gotta get caged and, for lack of a better word, perish. It's gonna be rough. And Vigar Cage will zone her and Kaisa. Yeah,
Deleted.
the Vigar Cage is a little insane. And after, I mean, Muda can walk out of it, but like, if this
The
Vi
rest
gets
of the team
caught in the
can't.
cage, if this
Yeah.
Vi gets caught in the cage, she's gonna have to ult in. What Muda can walk through it, one part, and then no one else can follow. So
Yeah. Unless Kaisa gets, but it's for some odd
incredibly
reason on a flank.
strong, and on a flank, yeah, right. And Victor can drop ult, but it's gonna take a while to even get there, depending on how the fight's laid out.
Slowly over there. But once he gets all his upgrades, his ultimate does move like 20% faster. Weird.
20% faster.
Yeah, when he gets
This
all three of his upgrades,
champion, this champion's
his ult
broken.
upgrades.
Take a look at how OP Victor is. Let's see. Chaos Storm becomes augmented once all of his basic abilities have been augmented. There you go. Moves 25% faster. Nice.
Oh, I was actually correct with 20%. Dang.
25%.
Damn it.
You were so close.
5% off.
I think you were thinking about the ARAM nerfs that we were talking about earlier.
True.
Plus 20%, minus 20%. Okay, let's see. Who wins game one? Oh, I'm gonna have to predict a little bit of channel points.
Oh, let's use all of them.
0.9k. Anyone?
Actually, I'm gonna vote on TDT just because everybody's voting for TPP.
Yeah, right. I see 100% on TDT, TPP. There's gonna be no payout here. All right. You know what?
Whoever's
Wait,
points those are, I'm taking it.
can I vote for both? Oh, wait,
No, you
it
can't.
doesn't make sense. 100 on TPP.
Apologies. but I'm gonna have to try to take your point here.
That's okay. That's why I only put 100.
Oh, I put it all.
You put it all?
Yeah. Nothing
Okay,
to
hold on.
lose.
Hold on. Hold on. You're right. Yeah. Okay. That's true.
There's nothing to lose.
Send it.
I need the 100K or I can't do anything with the channel points, right? So might as well bet it all.
800 vote. How much left do I have? 90. Vote. Sent. You'll love to see it. Okay. 10 more seconds and then we can get into game. I'm just trying to think of a way that TDT gets ahead in this game, but Trundle Path's top side, which they're going to play for anyways, with an aggressive mid and an aggressive top laner. Trundle pathing up if ISO does choose to do that. She should. Going from red, he can either 3 camp, he can 4 camp, he can full clear, he can do quite literally anything into an invade, top gank, mid gank, and they're just going to get ahead from there. It's up to him to choose what lane he wants to play through.
Yeah.
I'm sure Sunny's going to be able to get ahead with a little bit of gold on the Darius. It's probably a bit of a better matchup than trying to kill the Victor. But if you blow his flash, then the Silas can also do some work by himself. So interested to see where he paths.
That's true. But Sunny is one of the most coin flip players in the league.
What's this flame?
He honestly is. He can make or break the game single-handedly.
Well, I mean, let's look at the other side of it. TDT, Toad on Vi. If I was Toad, I'd also path top. You know Trundle's going to be pathing that way because bot's just a do nothing, honestly, from both sides. You have enchanters, or an enchanter and a Senna, so it's a do nothing lane. So if they get into a fight's top, you're gonna want the Vi there. You're gonna want good vision around Pixel, and
even if the Vi is there, Darius Trundle kind of runs down
Darius Trundle absolutely destroy them.
even if they focus the single target, you're not gonna do enough damage. You would need to bring up the Victor, but by then Victor level 3 by level 4 early game is not gonna do that much damage.
Yep. So I mean, Vi really, if she chooses to path top, she's gonna have like a bit of a hard time, but she can defend a dive if they're looking for a stack wave topside into a dive.
The only lane Vi can play through right now though is kind of mid lane. No other lane has CC.
Yeah, if the side
reliable CC.
Own if he gets his own, not Silas. If the Victor gets a lead, he's gonna be able to deal with the Silas by himself. But
and be able to affect top lane potentially.
It seems a little difficult. There's no way that you're gonna get a kill in the Mundo into Darius lane, and Trundle's also likely gonna be there. So maybe ganking mid is the best bet. Even if a flash is blown, I mean it makes Victor a little safer. That's probably the play. You can also path down if you get a ward onto enemy Raptors, see what's up, invade when ISO looks for topside play, get a bit of a gold lead, reset, and use the gold lead for first Drake. That's the other possibility that I would consider, since you're probably going to have to seed some top lane control and top prio. But I don't know.
Our lane, there's not much he can do around this. There's not much Toad can do this game.
No.
He has basically three losing lanes. But Victor will have prio early, but when Silas starts to get a few more lanes, then he could start to bully out Victor.
When you have no prio like this, you just want to find ganks or a power farm. Vi doesn't really do that much with her gold. Power farming isn't great on Vi. She's starting topside though, so I guess she's looking to tap down.
Look at the gank bot early. Just try to punish the Son of Vagar before they start going insane.
I feel like the only way she's getting a kill with the having a Janna there though is if they misplay. It's always possible. She's gonna full clear down.
Trundle's full clearing as well.
Trundle's full clearing too. Okay, well, it's a bit of a handshake by both. That's not optimal. It's not really ideal, but if I guess neither of them know what to do, it's a bit of a weird lane assignment anyway.
Yeah.
So I can understand if they're not as comfortable. Just wanting to full clear to not just getting behind.
That's true. Kaisa getting the early shove as expected. Level 2 first.
Yeah, not much going on. Senna's gonna pot, she's gonna heal as well, we'll just get the Q up.
Veigar is just standing still.
Just chilling.
Oh, he has the good Darius skin.
Is the skin all skilled Darius' use?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have to use Duck Master.
What about Woad King?
Or Bioforge.
Not Woad King?
Nah. It has to be Duck Master or Bioforge. Those two are the Darius main skins, of course. With the occasional God King if you're ever up against a Garen.
Yeah. Only if you're into Garen? I don't know the skin meta.
It's best into Garen, you know? Especially if he has God King as well.
So they're already winning the skin game. Decent trade made by Banana.
Very good trade. They might be looking for a dive. No, they're not even gonna try to look for the dive up top.
This is interesting. So the problem with Trundle's whole clear is he does Krug's Raptors extremely slowly.
Yeah.
So he had to. ISO had to get Scuttle before even finishing 2 camps.
And Toad skipped.
Gromp because Vi also has a pretty slow clear level 1 actually. Again, not being able to full clear before Scuttle spawns. So opted to go for Scuttle and then look for it if the camps are up.
Yeah, Vi doesn't do Krugs very well. I don't think anybody does Krugs early very well, but she can kind of breeze through Raptors with the double E and her Q.
So if she chose to do a 4 camp, hitting Raptors and Wolves, the 2 camps she does best, that would have been probably ideal, but she does do the Krugs and Gromp slowest, so skipping Gromp kind of helped. The fact she did Krugs means she had to not do Gromp to get Scuttle.
Yeah.
But she did see the Raptors were down, so she knew that Trundle full cleared. So I guess that gave her team information.
Both junglers did recall, but where is Gapik at?
Gapik is no mana, looking for a bit of a crazy play.
This is
okay.
This is the biggest brain play ever.
And that's a flash from Toad, and they get a kill. Is Galen gonna get out? He barriers.
That looked grief, but he was truly just big brain.
The insane bait. They have no pillar. This is not a chaseable fight. Okay, that's a bit of time wasted, but it looks like Vi and Trundle both went straight bot after that. Vi is the one losing out on some more because all she gets is a level 1 Gromp. Level 1 Gromp after the first clear is pretty useless. So she's gonna have to path up now after having left her stand. So.
She did get the first blood, however, so she will
did
have
get gold. She did get first blood.
That gold lead now up on the Trundle.
Yeah, so with both of them going Sunder, it looks like Vi's never gonna win the 1v1 if they have even items.
Does anyone win the 1v1 against Trundle with even items? Any melee champs? I know like Graves and like Kendrick can kite him.
Okay. Now you added a caveat.
Yeah.
So let's see. Okay.
Ghost.
Okay, he's a coin flip player. You were right the whole time.
I know, Sonny. Janna flashes in with the tornado.
And Toad is down here again. That's another kill going down after the... Tried to give it to the Kaisa, but I guess Vi wanted it again. Probably better to give that one to your Kaisa. I don't think anyone was in any danger. But
Senna is getting lots of solo EXP right now.
She is. She's still getting some souls despite having the reduced drop rate. Mid lane's pretty even. The Victor's scaling up, which is what he wants to do.
I think ISO has to start trying to look for some plays here, especially in the bot lane. Two flashes, people down there.
All right, he's going for an invade. Trundle does not do Raptors well, so this is a really slow invade.
Vi's taking Krugs.
Yeah, he probably would have rather just checked if Red was there, and if he saw Vi, He has a control. Should have dropped it in the red buff bush, seen Vi. Use the information to probably go bot lane, mid gank into bot lane, get bot shove and do Drake. But they are. Looks like bot is pretty neutral in wave state still. So the problem with invading when you have camps up is that now, so Vi's gonna finish off the Raptors. I assume one was left.
Oh, good. Now I think Vi's gonna just try to run across. Oh, she's hovering around mid.
Yeah, maybe looking for something. She should know Trundle just did Raptors, meaning his red is up. Wilted. It looks like he's just gonna go back to his camps again. Ice was leaving this red up for a long time. It's never good to leave your camps up, your buffs up for too long, because that's
saving for next game.
Yeah, he's saving red buff for the next game. Nothing wrong with that. Of course, red buff is always good in game 2 scenarios. One where it's also good in game 1s, however.
Vi is down bot once again. Not level 6. I don't think they will catch scaling here. She still has barrier.
Yeah. Channeling the Q, having dash away. Okay, good pillar. He does have ult though. I think he's fine with an ult.
Yeah,
unless Apprehend is still available. He flashed me. And this, no, it's not going to be a kill. I don't think.
Is out of Victor was out of mana, and I do not think the Silas has recalled at all.
We'll see. Okay, they're doing the dragon with bot. Yeah, he hasn't. This is his first recall.
This is his first recall. He is not recalling. He's staying.
That catching the wave. There's so much action going on everywhere. The bot lane is in a fight with Vi, who ulted, and Scalen's going to drop for the first time this game. The Vigar's also going to drop, as Trundle's trading the Rift Herald, and his red buff is still up.
The entire bot side is up.
His entire bot side has respawned. That's a level 6 or 7 Raptor camp that he's now foregoing.
I think they're trying to get first tower here, but...
Probably, but...
the Mundo came back.
Yeah. Did he?
Well, they come back. Darius is out of mana, so they cannot look for this dive.
No, they can't.
All they get is the player. And Trundle got all of it. None of it went to Darius.
Yeah, that's not going to be worth for TPP. They're this early game is going about as good as it could go. The only thing that could be better is if Kai'Sa had one more kill. If Kai'Sa had that other kill that was almost given but wasn't in the end, this game would be in a much better spot. But it's still really good. I can't really see the gold, but they have a gold lead.
Cannot really see that either. Holy.
Yeah, Vi's up 500, 450, near 500 gold. She's up around 500. Big shutdown though, and Vi is going to be pretty easy to kill in a team fight if she's ulting in. So that shutdown could be meaningful later on. We'll see. Oh, the red buff was finally taken.
I think he's going to look for another full clear into the top side. Bot lane's flashed to the backup, so it's going to be hard to punish a Kai'Sa Janna with both their Sums and Janna are up.
It also seems like they don't have information on the Vi, so everyone might be a little hesitant to try and make a play. You see Banana drop that one ward right over the mid lane wall, which is a really good ward to have, but Vi never walked through it, so they don't know where she is for all they know. Could be bot, could be top. That's why this Vigar pushing up is a little strange. Doesn't get the kill with ult, that's really unlucky. And Scaling tried to kill as well. They see ISO now, but here comes Toad to cover. And we're going to see another skirmish top. Apprehend gets rid of the passive. Still amounting to nothing up there. Okay, another trade by Banana. Yeah, every time he's going to go in, he's just going to drop gravity well on himself and make it so it just negates it. Vi's still standing over this wall, just waiting.
I know I've been trying to make plays happen, but I guess there's a lack of CC on both teams here.
Yep. Not a good trade for the Silas. Okay, he just keeps tanking these. Okay, that's a kill.
That was a very clean flash in.
It was a very good E flash W. Dream tanked like 5 Silas Victor ults that he did not have to. Trying to run a circle around it though. Back off. 100? Vi has not left that bot side. She's just now finally doing a camp. I think there's a lot of downtime being spent not doing much. But I guess she gets to do Gromp into Wolves into clearing the top side again. And is going to be even CS with Trundle while also having participated in every single kill. Trundle has not participated in any. That's what feels bad, man. Okay, Vi's still staying bot, really trying to force this play. She has R. That's not the best. There's the R in through the cage. We talked about that. A flash by Gapik. This should be a kill going over. Going onto the Vi. It's a kill going onto the Vi.
Now, Vi can do a lot with gold, but I don't think she can do much into a Trundle.
Your win condition here is this Kai'Sa being able to dive in and survive and kill people. So I'm not sure why some of these gold aren't being given. There's an ult for an ult. This Darius is not yielding the fruit that we had hoped. Trundle's behind.
He is
pillar.
It's
a good pillar. Subjugate. He should be dead. Okay, good kill onto ISO. He finally gets some gold.
This could be his first KP. This could be the first tower because Trundle does destroy towers.
Yep, and he does have. Does he have lethal? Actually, I didn't see the PTA proc though, but so it has. The lethal's going to be pretty good at killing the front line in these later fights.
It looks like Darius is opting for the Sunfire. Not Sunfire, sorry, Triforce. I'll look at the Mundo. Darius is trying to go for Triforce, which is quite weird into Mundo.
Yeah, I'm not sure. What else would you have gone?
Thunder.
Yeah, that's what I would have too,
but the Triforce will help him delete the rest of the team aside from Mundo later.
Yep, it's going to provide more consistent damage, I suppose. Also with the attack speed coming in. A big problem that just happened earlier too was that Vi left her top camps up for way too long by trying to stay bot. So Trundle got red buff and Krugs. Krugs give a lot of golden XP as well for being a non-buff camp. So him getting those gives him like almost a 20 CS lead on the Vi.
Yeah,
kind of leaving it out the gold. I'm actually surprised he doesn't have. Oh, he's resetting for Sunder.
Just recalled. He just started recalling.
Yeah. It's CS.
Vi is down bot once again. I think he has to recall here. They cannot contest it. He's still on 2400 gold.
Trundle needs to leave.
Unless
misplay by Gapik, and that's not that great of a pillar. Yeah, you should just reset now.
They should be able to get the dragon now, actually.
They're staying on the map for a while. I feel like
he is staying on map for a very long time.
Toad's opting to kill camps, and they did move the Darius down. So at this point, they have to commit to the break. Yeah.
Yeah. He has been on the map for so long.
But again, yeah, like the fact that Vi dropped her camps too much. Okay, this is curious. Apprehend. Yeah.
Vi has no flash, and she just used her Q.
And she's gonna die.
He flashes in.
There you go. He gets the thing. Does he have E up soon? Is he gonna get it? You just W. And he gets Q. Okay, easy.
And Darius has been unlocked.
Unleashed. They've enabled the coin flip. It was a weighted coin. It was a weighted coin the whole time.
Darius' flash will be up for the next dragon as well. So that team fight might be quite difficult.
Yeah, now look at Trundle items now. So Vi dropped a lot of stuff. So despite having 4 kills, she's down gold. They have even items, but a long sword extra for the Trundle.
TPP did draft a really good mid game comp here.
It is definitely very good. They TDT did what they could with the early game. They did abuse the weakest lane a lot, but I'm not sure if they're going to be able to transition. Their comp doesn't transition too well without, especially without having kills on the Kai'Sa. It's going to be a little weird. We're going to see if they'll be able to do it.
It is a really good pick comp because Kai'Sa can fly in on the target that Vi ults, but in a team fight, it might be quite difficult.
And the problem then is that you can't really even play on sides either, just because of Darius being in the game.
Yeah.
He's just gonna win on sides, unless you look for a big this is the problem with Janna, and there she goes again. Okay. Yeah, she gets, and Germ's looking to maybe outplay this. He's gonna have to ult in. Ulting in with the Vi. That's a kill on Scalian. But now Vi's subjugated. They have a tower behind them. There goes Kaisa. There goes the Vi. And Dream still has flash. He should be able to get out. I think they could have forced his flash, but that's also fine. Yep.
The subjugate ended, so he was about to lose all his resistances that he stole from Vi.
Nothing wrong with just staying back. He had lethal tempo activated, so it could have been kept going, but it wasn't as good.
I think they got what they wanted. They got the kills. They got the shutdown.
Now they need to get their CS. They got gold everywhere. Darius can invade the red buff. Perfect. They need to starve this Vi of her resources. She's already very squishy, and I think she's going towards a Death's Dance, which is going to help her a little bit, but this Vigar is going to blow her up.
They're taking everything that they can from this Vi. As long as Vi
should be doing, yeah. Very good play by TPP. Trundle took his bot side, his top side's all up, shoving mid lane. Senna's coming mid, gonna hopefully get some souls from this mid wave, and they're looking to maybe dive. Good setup. Leaving Vigar on his own. As long as you know the Vi isn't there, Vigar's really safe.
That cage just makes it hard.
Yep. Yeah, his W's already just one-shotting. He's got 4 kills. Stopwatch. A lot of the people that they need ahead for the mid to late game, they have ahead. So TPP is happy despite losing out on the early.
I just realized Vagar went from 0-3 to 4-3.
Oh,
and now has a 400 gold shutdown.
They just misplayed. This comp that they have just doesn't allow them to make too many mistakes. So once you make no matter how small it is, you can just balloon, and that's what happens.
Is Trundle's up almost 900 gold?
Yeah, even after Vi spent all that time bot, she's picked up 5 kills and she's still down gold.
Vigar's up 100, roughly. Nah, this is like barely anything.
Yeah, Kaisa also opting for the Kraken Slayer to get through this front line.
And Vi is also bot once again.
Yeah, maybe looking for a play onto Silas. He's more roaming down. They could look for something.
They could look. Silas does have a stopwatch though, so he could be safe.
Yep, and John is also moving. John is really vulnerable, so it does make sense.
Very vulnerable.
Do you think Kraken Slayer was the right buy for Germson this game?
Yeah, I don't think he's bursting anybody with Gale Force this game. Even if he does catch out Vigar, he just well done.
Yep, he's caught again, unfortunately. At this point, the Vigar is a little too strong for Janna to be able to walk up and face check any bush provision. Actually, I think no one can face check on the side of TDT except Mundo.
Except Mundo, yeah.
Okay, this tower's going to drop. They're going to be able to push for a second Herald charge as well. Invading the Vi again. Ghost beam.
Yeah, he's Ghost.
He has Apprehend. Pulls 2. Oh, Vi with a good Q flash.
That was Kaisa.
That was Kaisa. Sorry, Vi died. That was Kaisa.
The skin makes them look similar.
Okay, Sunny's looking for something. He decides to take 2 shower shots to make it a little easier for TDT.
Watch it.
Gapix here. It's not going to be fightable. Took the Janna ult to heal. And accidentally E'd the wrong way. Hits the Everforce. Okay. Everfrost.
Forced. All this time Trundle is soloing the dragon. Well, the Reptile just got the second charge. And they got a second tower.
Yeah, 2 towers. So this trade was 2 towers, a kill, and Drake for nothing. There's an ult through the cage. That's good, and she has no MR.
So Vagar just deletes her as well.
Yeah.
This game just spiraled out of control out of nowhere. It was quite TDT favored in the early game, and now it's completely in TPP's favor.
Yeah, I mean TDT's comp just has no way to transition that lead. Like they got a lead in jungle, but what can they do with that? Realistically, they can't do much with the ult.
Is that Vi now 5-4?
Yep, 5-4.
5-0.
Yep. It's hard to transition into mid game with their comp. They really can't look for plays when the enemy is stronger at
Yeah.
1.5 to 2 items.
They just need to keep trying to look for picks and make sure wherever they were, Trundle was not.
Vi's gonna get out, but Mundo might be
is
vulnerable.
now in trouble.
He has flash. That's probably fine taking the flash. They're actually gonna try and go under tower for this. Okay, Vigar's moving as well. They're skirmishing. Yep, there goes Darius R. He has a reset. He's gonna flash in. He's gonna kill Vi, I believe. Meanwhile, Janna also drops, and so does Victor.
Victor did drop as well. That is 4 for none. This could just be a Baron angle.
Yeah, it probably is. Germ is left to CS mid.
22-minute Baron.
Yeah, their comp is definitely good enough to do this.
Yeah.
Especially with Senna heals.
Would like Darius to get over there because his passive hurts a whole lot.
Yeah, now they got Vigar, who's also gonna hurt this thing, so they're good. Lovely. More souls for the Senna. They all get to reset. They also got the top tower. There's so much gold. I wish I could actually read the gold. It looks like 45 to 34. Okay. Do you see that too?
Yeah, it does look like 45 to 35?
35 now? Something like that. We'll call like around a 10k, a little bit more than a 10k gold. They just have a lot of gold. Vi finally gets one of her camps. She's probably overjoyed.
Yeah, Darius is up 3k, Trundle's up 2k. Silas is surprisingly even.
He did drop a lot of gold, a lot of CS.
A lot of CS, yeah.
Since he wasn't able to reset because of the Dream managed the wave better. And he also didn't take reset time. But gold is E. This is a big chunk. That's brutal for Victor. Dream just can't even come close now because of Vigar Cage getting hit on him could kill him. His own ultimate could kill him from Silas. It's rough.
Vigar Cage is one of the strongest basic abilities in the game.
Yep, Event Horizon.
It is actually just stretch out on steroids. Instead of being slow, it's now it's done.
Yeah, what? Buff Thresh. Jesus. They're crashing their waves as together as they can. Kaisa is non-existent. John is also non-existent.
Where did Jin?
I have no clue where she went, honestly. I think that was a Vigar W and an ult. That was a little scary, I'm not gonna lie.
I don't think I even saw the Janna on the screen.
I didn't either. She was like top left, just out of vision, and then Bombot ulted to try and save Germson, who just got bursted anyways, and when she's standing still, Vigar W is gonna connect very easily.
They're going for the same play and recalling. Probably gonna try to get. No, this is not their soul. This puts them on soul point.
Yep, this is a third dragon.
And this is Inferno, which means
Vigar.
Vigar is getting. God. When they get this dragon, Vigar is getting 18% more AP.
Yeah,
on top of his death cap.
On Vigar Senna. Yikes. And Darius is getting the bonus AD as well.
If the game does get to soul, Vigar W will one-shot Kaisa and Janna. Just the W.
Yeah, the longer this game goes, the worse it gets for TDT. The fact that they're in this position right now, they drafted a comp that had to win early, had to not make mistakes, and had to survive the mid game. And they kind of won early, but John is dead again.
Could not survive the mid game.
They could not survive it. And they also were not able to. Okay, there goes Toad again. Subjugate is balanced. Germson SR, and they all have to back away.
Seems like they're gonna try to look for the end here, but the Victor wave play might be a little bit too much for them.
Gonna have
he
to
goes in.
Okay. There's Ghost Flash. Mundo has a lot of HP, but it's doesn't mean much. There's an ult from Sunny. Germ is gone, and Dream's not gonna be able to do anything. That's game one going to TPP.
TPP just played the mid game significantly better.
Yeah.
Than TDT did.
Bit of a cleanup on aisle 3. That was a little messy. That was crazy.
Yeah. Seems like TDT got impatient and started trying to go for more aggressive plays, and it did not work out for them that well.
Yeah, it's a little strange. They're not really a tempo comp. Like they weren't they weren't a comp that could just keep forcing plays because of their mid game transition being so bad. So it wasn't a tempo comp. It was like an early game get ahead, not lose your lead mid, and then fight with picks late game.
Yes.
And
Right.
that's too specific of a win con, I think.
Yeah. The game was completely a pick oriented comp until your victor was able to get 3 items and start to run through everybody. But
they were not able to get there.
They got impatient mid game.
TDT drafts, yeah. The draft was a bit messy. I'd like to see, if we're talking about improvements, because this is what you want to. This is the point of a series. You got to adapt. So, from their first game draft, I don't think you can draft Janna so early.
Not blind. I do not
blind.
think you can blind Janna. If you want to blind an Enchantress, it has Yuumi. First of all,
right?
Yuumi's just broken.
Yuumi is broken. If they do want to play it,
Yuumi, Lulu, Soraka, or Seraphine.
Yep. Or Karma.
Karma is very good with certain ADCs.
With the right, with the right lane. Those are all possibly blindable, but I think that's probably main thing. You don't want to draft too many vulnerable things blind, and you don't want to draft things that don't synergize stylistically together.
Yeah, and I think Gapic works best on engage supports. At least that's what I always played with him.
Yeah, I mean, engage supports also just offer way more options into how you're going to play the game. If you have an engaged tank on your support, then you can put your other lanes like top and jungle on more bruisers, damage, peel, things that aren't engage, right? You leave the engage to the support, and you can use your gold on your champs that do damage. So it's that's probably what they'd want to go for. I think you probably also want to go for a comp that's easier to execute. Because their comp this game was it too contingent on so many things going right. Whereas TPP's comp just they lost early, but once they got to their items, they just fought. All you have to do is go in and fight on cage, fight with Senna roots, fight from afar, poke them out, and then run in with Trundle, Silas, and Darius. It's very straightforward. There's not a lot you can mess up on. Teamfight comps are usually way easier to execute, so maybe they can go for some sort of teamfight comp with a lot of AoE ultimates, a lot of damage from a hyper carry to carry, or they could go for a front to back comp, which is another comp that's easy to execute, with a beefy front line and carries that can kill the other team's frontliners. But I mean, we'll have to see what they choose to do. It's obviously up to them what they've been practicing, what they're comfortable on. But I'd like to see them do something easier to execute, so they don't kind of shoot themselves in the foot.
That's fair. That's good.
That's good.
Hmm?
I did not hear you. Oh, okay. All right. You do it.
We'll be taking a short break.
Yep.
Okay, welcome back.
Are sexy. Whoa.
What did you say?
Sunny D said these casters are sexy.
Thank you, Sunny.
I appreciate that.
Quite good looking yourself. I've never seen you though.
Wink. Oh, I've seen him. He's sexy. Not to get homoerotic, but into the draft.
TPP sticks with the same bands while TDT has swapped over to the Trundle band, which is a good band since ISO is not a jungle player.
Yeah, true.
I remember correctly, I think it was Donut that said just play Trundle. You just have to press R and auto on him.
With the occasional Q.
Yes, and the pillars.
And pillars. Every now and then. That is a good ban, I agree. They also banned the Twitch away from Obese Burger ADC.
I'm pretty sure all Twitch players are clinically insane.
Probably. They also banned the Vigar.
Those ban the Vigar. TDT has adapted, and TPP stuck to the same bans. Let's see if they'll first pick the Darius once again, though.
I mean, Sunny didn't declare it in the lobby chat that he was going to pick it this time, so.
Did not. Will he just first pick his Riven then?
Oh. Ego B1 pick. Let's see it.
Or they go for just a safe ADC.
Katarina.
Katarina. Yo.
They pick Eris's most played champ. It's a Katarina angle.
Is this Eris mid?
Go. This is Eris mid, yeah.
This is okay. How many times will this guy change his name?
I'm not sure. I support it though.
I fully support these picks. I want to see more of this.
I do. This is hype. Katarina cannot be counterpicked, as we all know. There's absolutely no counter to Katarina.
Definitely. Zero counter.
Yep, there's none whatsoever. It's perfect to be one.
Definitely doesn't lose every single matchup in the mid lane.
They go with Ezreal. Okay. Ezreal's a safe AD carry that can farm.
Very safe. Honestly, just by seeing the cat, I actually would not mind a Janna. It does completely shut down Katarina.
Yeah, they do get. They have the option here. I don't know.
They opted to Lissandra. Immediate answer to the Katarina.
That's interesting. I mean, it is obviously fine. We'll have to ask a resident Katarina expert on how this matchup goes.
Where is Wyke?
Where is he? He's in the chat. Come on. We'll wait for him when he's ready, and he'll give us the read on the Liss Kata matchup. Meanwhile, Trist and Nautilus locked in for the bot lane.
Very aggressive bot lane.
Yep.
Completely trying to just steamroll this game here. Now, I do not think Lissandra W stops Katarina ulti. I'm pretty sure Lissandra has the ult cat when cat ults, and not
the W is only a root, so it's definitely not going to stop the ult.
Mm-hmm. Renata Glask locked in.
Okay. Different angles, still an enchanter bot lane into the Nautilus. It's okay.
This is a really good swap. I really like that pick into it right now.
Another Fiora ban? I don't believe that Sunny has ever played Fiora.
I do not believe Sunny. I won't say he's never played Fiora, but I don't think he's played Fiora recently. Let me see his match history.
I'm going to doing research.
Doing research. I don't think you would want to ban. Yeah, he's a Rengar, Darius, Kayle,
Riven,
Emil,
all have more games than Fiora.
What is the Fiora ban? Gwen is a good ban. He does play Gwen.
Yeah, Gwen's a good ban.
But the Fiora ban, I see that being.
You know what I see when I see the Fiora? I see 47% win rate. Yikes. Banning a negative win rate? Come on. This guy's clearly bad at Fiora.
Did they look at the blind Ornn with this Fiora ban?
They took away the Ornn.
Oh, yes.
It might have been what they were looking for, though. Yeah. They're hovering hundreds of champs. What could be the pick?
Every single jungler, and it is Graves that is locked in.
Graves is interesting.
Sejuani, what lane is that Sejuani going to, though?
It looks like it's going to be in the jungle.
Lock it in.
Come on.
Sunny. Yes. Yes, Sunny, yes.
I am not your enemy. I am the enemy. As Aatrox once said.
Aatrox is one of the angriest champions in League of Legends.
He does tend to scream quite a bit.
He actually just wants to end the world. Also, he despises Zoe. That makes any of you happy. He completely hates Zoe.
I can agree with him on this. Oh! It's a Garen angle!
Garen pick
This is the
into
most hype draft I've ever seen.
Garen into Aatrox. That is weird. That is actually quite weird. I do not think that is Garen favorite at all.
No, I don't think so either.
Pretty sure Aatrox just manhandles
Let's check the
Garen.
Aatrox matchup. Win rates. It seems as though Garen has a, drumroll please, 47.5% win rate into Aatrox.
40, 47, and they locked it into Aatrox.
Yes.
I don't know about that last pick.
I like saving R5 for a losing matchup. But again, this could be a comfort pick. Maybe Vacant is comfortable on the Aatrox. On the Garen.
Yeah, on the Garen. Yes. Maybe he likes it. Maybe he likes this matchup. Maybe he hasn't lost it yet.
If he knows the tech that other Garen players don't know, then this could be winnable.
Aatrox is one of the hardest, honestly, one of the hardest champions to beat in lane, even if you are ranged top laners.
Yeah.
He has so much CC, so much damage.
So much healing.
The only matchup I find difficult on that champion to play is the Irelia matchup. I find the Irelia matchup actually unplayable.
Irelia tends to be a hard matchup for a fair amount of champions, I think. At least in lane.
I find the Fiora matchup way easier. She can only block one knockup. She can't block all four.
She can't stun me 3 times. Alright, I want to talk about this jungle dynamic. So Graves is good. He's a good snowballing champ.
Yes.
I'm really wondering what Toad's going to go. Could go lethality, which is I don't think is great here. This Graves is not going to be able to punch through this Sedge, Nautilus, Aatrox, like no matter what he does.
Yes, I believe Umbral into Gordricker would probably be the way to go here.
That is
or just straight up Gordricker.
Stock standard. You could go Umbral if he does have an early lead with some early Treasure Hunter procs.
Umbral by 5 minutes.
Definitely go for the early Umbral. Just gives it a lot. And then Gordricker right after is probably what the best thing you can do. But the problem is they really don't have that much damage. In general,
they really do not. If this Sejuani or Aatrox get out of control, they might be in trouble.
That's the main problem I'm seeing right now. I think I have to check something, but
Lysandra has a lot of CC, but not a lot of damage, so she gets like 5 items. And Ezreal is one of the few ADCs that you actually know how much damage you're about to deal, because he is the one of the few ADCs that's not crit based. He's the only ADC that's not crit based right now.
Yeah, unless you're going like a lethality build, I suppose.
Yeah.
But even lethality ADCs tend to buy collector, which also does give you crit. So I do see it. Ezreal can go a lot of things. Ezreal's
Except Sunderer, please stop building Sunderer on Ezreal. It does not work. You will be healing the opponent.
Ezreal, honestly, dude, Ezreal could build whatever he wants.
I saw Danny do it today, and I was so sad. A pro player building Thunder on Ezreal.
Sinning.
The sin. I think I'd rather see Shield Bow. Kraken.
Yikes. Oh my god, stop. Don't say these things. Okay, yeah, this is what I thought. So Katarina Shumpo does apply all on hits,
yes.
Which includes the Sejuani passive.
It's also her ulti does apply it.
Her also does apply it too.
Her ult applies it as well, yes. So it is a really good pick. Yes. It is they're honestly very strong together.
Oh yeah.
Aatrox doesn't auto as much, but he still autos.
And Nautilus is already going to be getting a root auto onto someone. So that's the chain CC after a hook is unbelievably strong here.
This game ISO has lots of lanes to play through. Aatrox has a lot of CC, and so does Nautilus. And mid lane is melee, so Sejuani could automatically gank it.
Yep. Sejuani, unlike Trundle, clears camps like Krugs and Raptors a lot better. So,
Yes.
Depending on what him and his lanes want to do, he can go for any clear he wants. Honestly, look for any play. He's gonna blow a flash no matter where he goes, pretty much. And once he gets 6, just keep looking for ganks. Keep looking for plays. Maybe roams from Katarina onto the side lane, dives.
Some dives, yeah.
And you can do a lot of stuff with that Sejuani stuns and R. So we'll have to see. It's really not that important where he goes because again, just kind of just like last game, they'll get to their playmaking eventually. The last game was with items. This game it's more with levels.
Yeah.
Nautilus R, Sejuani R, Katarina R, Aatrox R. You can play on those pretty well.
This is still mid game comp for sure though. Aatrox's mid game is actually godlike. He's so hard. He's so hard to stop, especially if he has this team behind him. A single kill, and he will actually just run away with the team fight.
Their mid game is still incredibly strong. It seems. I guess it's what they're comfortable on.
Yeah.
It's also still easier to execute, I'd say. And when a higher ranked team is drafting an easier to execute comp, it's usually not going to go well.
Although Toad can just quite easily play through mid lane here. Lissandra is a champion that can pull off dives once she gets those 6, and even before then, she could lock down Katarina quite easily.
I do agree. I think mid's the best lane to play through for TDT. Nowhere else is going to be. I mean, maybe bot lane if they can catch the Tristana out, but the Ezreal Renata, Ezreal can maybe follow up on going in on the gank, but unless the Renata's the one engaging it, she's pretty much out of that.
Unlocking the Lissandra here, getting her out of lane will allow you to go for dives on other lanes as well.
Yeah, whoever gets the advantage mid, whoever's able to move out of lane and get roams off with their jungler is probably the team that's going to be snowballing the early mid. We're getting into game.
Ganked by mom.
Ganked by mom. Unlucky. Did she bring you tea?
No.
Oh, unlucky.
But I say it. Eris went for the ignite this game.
Solo kill montage.
He went for the ignite last game as well. Yes, he is a very aggressive player. So did Vacant Tech went for ignite as well.
Oh my god.
Sad to see that Sunny went for the TP though.
Yeah. I want to see more ego out of this.
Yeah, gap lane or go home, man. You're playing Aatrox.
I love this zoom out. This gives us great information about the size of Summoner's Rift. you can see that it. Oh my goodness! Whoa! Riot Spaghetti game. What is happening?
Go quite far out. They're looking for the top side invade here, trying to get a deep ward off.
Being a little silly. They do have Firecracker Sejuani. It's a good Sejuani skin. I'd say they're winning the skin game in the jungle.
Mafia Graves is the only.
Whoa, Crime City Graves, man. Crime City.
Whoa. It will forever be Mafia Graves, and it will forever be Ninja Tabbies. Thank you.
It will. That second one is correct. I agree. I still call him Tabi. Who calls them Steel Caps?
Steel Caps don't exist.
Steel Caps are not an item in the game. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, Eris started Dark Seal. He is looking to be aggressive. He is aggressive this game. First strike, ignite, Dark Seal.
I want to see a solo kill right now.
He's looking to fight.
A Toad with the recall for the Oracle to get that ward.
We'll have like for him to give it to a solo laner.
Yeah, that would have helped them get 2 earlier.
Let them hit level 2 on the first wave. Nobody ever extracts it.
Yeah, Sejuani looks like she's pathing down to Krugs after this.
Full Going to full clear again. I think Garen stayed a little bit too long with the leash. I think he's gonna miss the first few minions.
Yeah, he definitely might. I think he probably did. We didn't get to see them die, but we'll see when each respective party hits level 2.
Yeah.
Graves also going for the full clear. Probably the only correct play for Graves this game.
Yeah. Trying to hit level 2 first, and they're gonna go jumps in immediately.
Okay, hook is available. They hit the hook. There's
Jumps
another
in,
hop, and yeah, that's first blood already.
That is a kill. Very clean. Held the hook until Renata flashed.
Yep. So that's Flash and Renata as well as both
sums and exhaust off of Ezreal.
Yeah.
That cleanse was really good. I did not see that he actually had cleanse. He took cleanse to get rid of the exhaust because people tend to take exhaust against the Tristana.
Huh. It's also going to be useful later on when you're getting if you get list ulted or
You're not
ulted. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good pick in general. We're not seeing a solo kill yet, and I'm a little disappointed.
All right, 2 lanes with Ignite, but I see Garen getting spaced by the Aatrox. Somehow won that trade while taking 2 tower shots.
He's balanced, and it's an okay champion. It's fine.
The only reason why I'm in Masters right now. Once they nerfed him, I'm going back down.
The D1 police are after you. Okay, so actually, I'm a little concerned. We saw a red Krugs Wolves blue clear.
That is
For Graves, he skipped Raptors. And he didn't do Grom. So Sejuani's resetting, having full clear.
Full cleared with
and
missing 1 minion. Probably a Krug.
I probably forgot to auto a Krug, which is 13 gold. That's a good camp. We'll talk about that after this play, though. Gapik, no flash, remember. There's the W onto him again. Probably could have held that. But Graves is there anyways, so it's not like the play would have gone anywhere. They're just going to clear this big wave they have. We're a lot of red side minions, so it took a lot of minion damage. But, yeah.
Very aggressive play. Tristana engaging the fight.
Yep. But Graves is going to have to... Yeah, actually, Nautilus was not able to hook because of the minion wave as well, so it was pretty much just Tristana's damage there. Graves has just sat around and is now finally going to finish his Gromp after taking...
Graves is now quite far behind the tempo.
Oh, yeah. The Sejuani is already reset, already doing her respawn Krugs. These level 3 Krugs are a jungler's dream. So much XP and gold. The hook misses. He can flash. Yep, there's the flash. Gapik still has no flash. It's going to be a kill. Easy kill onto the... Oh, unlucky. It goes on
the Ignite. The Ignite hit her last look at W counted as... Okay, Gnosis kill.
Yep.
Graves still has a recall, and he did not take his Gromp.
He didn't take Gromp, and he still didn't do his level 1 Raptors. This is a nightmare. This is actually a nightmare. This is so unlucky.
I think they're gonna be greedy here, but Tristana does have jump.
She has jump, and she flashes, and she doesn't get killed by the auto.
She gets away.
And
if Nautilus gets away as well, this is completely worth it. Graves uses the flash. Graves is still so far behind in tempo.
I just really don't like. You can see that the Sejuani is
now pathing up top.
She's pathing top side. Can she take a camp here?
It's just gonna take Raptors here.
I actually wouldn't. I would not take Raptors here. If she saw they were level 1, I think she should leave them up. If she went to the Krugs here, the respawn level 3 Krugs, that'd be really good for Sejuani.
This is looks like they might dive top. I think Graves still has yet to recall. He's trying to full clear once again.
This is a little greedy from Toad. After getting the kill, you just kind of have to reset.
This would be a really good dive up top. I can't see the levels, but I think Garen is level 6, so I still think they could look for it.
I don't know. They just need to get the stuns on. There's a good flash by Vacant, but there's too much damage out of the side of TPP.
Way too. And he misses the fat wave. He loses both sums.
And he has no TP to get back to this. He's gonna miss a stacked wave and the next wave coming in as well.
Graves is finally recalling as Sejuani is recalling for the second time.
Yep.
With roughly the same amount of gold, but has affected the map way more.
Yeah. Sedge is also so Sedge kind of helped Graves by taking the Raptors because now they're gonna more valuable Raptors are gonna respawn. But that's a little that's very nuanced. But the main thing is that she's now gonna get her respawn camps and then get her buff.
She took the Krugs as well.
She
So
did take Krugs. Yeah, that was perfect. Yep.
This one camp, I think she should hit 6 off of Gromp, I believe, right?
If she doesn't, then it's just like a mini wolf that's gonna do it for her. But with lane XP from the top gank, she's probably gonna get it. Does not get it. I think she's still 5. Let's see on wolves then. Okay, another big trade. Garen's 2/3 HP.
Pretty sure this top lane has been trading the entire time. Graves is up top. This could be a kill, but there is no ignite.
There's also no ult on the side.
Aatrox ulti.
Aatrox.
But
he's just gonna kill him.
If he uses the wave, this will be a double kill.
Yep. There's the passive auto coming in. Q. Not gonna be doing enough. He doesn't want to fight into the red buff, which is fairly smart. If Toad does manage to dodge the Qs, he's gonna kill him. So. Just opting to kill. Oh, it's a good flash though in, and Lissandre's gonna get it. Graves is gonna get the kill. Lissandre blowing flash and R in exchange for Drake. There's a 1-for-1 top side with Summoners blown and Drake going over. And if they get a kill on Ezreal,
kill as well.
It looks like they're going to. Yep, Ezreal's gonna tick down. It's gonna be on Nautilus though. And the second kill. And the second kill goes over to Tristan on Renato, who stayed way too long and got hit by Nautilus Hook. And it looks like Eris is going to look for a bit of a fight. Alright, unlucky. This Dark Seal Ignite has not really quite panned out, but the rest of Eris's team is getting quite far ahead.
TDT did not look for their Herald play there.
No, they did not look to trade despite...
Was it not up? They just come up.
I can't quite see the time, but... They could have stayed and done it when Lissandre was moving back to mid. Okay, top's getting shoved in once again. Liss has to take her reset, and Graves is pathing down. So this Garen's going to be left alone once again.
Nautilus is looking for a roam. Nope, he's heading right down bot. They may try to look.
They can look for another bot play.
Look for another kill. Tristana has double pickaxe.
Okay, Scaling has ult on Nautilus. This is going to be a free kill. Yep, there's the ult. Jim's going to try and buffer, but he's going to get hit. Cleanse. He's not going to cleanse it.
Did not have cleanse up. He gets the kill. He jumps away.
Perfect. Q cooldown. There it is. Passive auto.
No jump on Tristana though. No E either.
Yeah, they're going to have to leave it. Well, Graves is still up here with this whole bot side up.
So is Sejuani, but Sejuani is and Sejuani starts up the Rift Herald, and it seems like they will just be giving it.
Yep. I guess they don't think they can do anything. Good dodge by Eris. Yeah, the main difference is that Sejuani's camps are up on the side that the objective is up. So it's totally fine for her to do this because she can just do her camps right after. And for Toad, I mean, he was just stranded topside, hovering his top laner, and there's no camps he can fall back to while doing this. So he's gonna have to reset, do his bot camps, and after that he probably can't even look for a play because his bot has no prio. And
it's gonna be first tower. This is first tower up top while Vacant gets zoned off of this wave.
Yeah, the Herald's gonna drop. They're not gonna look for anything because there's zombie ward on him.
Vacant is currently down 50 CS.
They could look for something with the Sejuani ult. No, it's too deep.
I think they're about to look for another charge. And
yeah, they can get second charge off.
And Vacant has been starved this game. He is down 60 CS. 54 to be exact.
Yeah, TDT is going to look back in this and wonder why they spent R5 on the Garen matchup here. It's a little strange. They chose red for counterpick, and your counterpick lane is getting absolutely plummeted at the moment. Okay, can he go for a kill, or is he going a little too deep? Yeah, he went a little too far.
Way too far.
Is now trying to 1v3 as Sejuani. Interesting play.
Flashes away. And
where does
Arctic
Arctic Assault coming up?
Graves.
Oh, dodges the Graves ult.
Dodges the Graves
Q.
ult.
His Q is up shortly. They
And
have
she
to leave.
gets away.
Escape artist. Just like that. Oh, but Eris is actually up there in the top jungle, I believe.
Eris has been farming quite well this game, actually, too.
Yeah, even CS into a ranged melee matchup. That's a commendable thing to note. Plates are still up, so this Tristana bomb is not going to be able to get the third plate, but it's close. No, they're not going to be able to get it this wave. Renata is half HP. Both ults are up for the bot laners of TPP. Ignite is also up, and Flash is up for Scalium, so...
I believe Cleanse is up for...
Yeah, Cleanse looks like it's up for Tristana as well. The Flash is down. Aatrox is the bot jungle. Okay, Sunny, okay. Okay, okay, let's be going over the wall, trading with Eris, taking a big chunk of HP. Eris might be a little too deep here.
Eris might be in trouble here.
Sejuani's
has the team right behind.
Yep. They can't really look for much more.
Sunny comes in and misses everything.
Yep, classic. Scalium's getting Renata queued under tower, but Renata's leaving the safety of her tower. She is definitely dying here. There's the hostile takeover, it's not going to do much. Flashing, but she is dead.
I'm trying to say that tower was not safe.
No. You're correct. She might have been dead wherever she went, but there's Eris dropping as well. Nautilus Q is up. It has to ult herself. Nautilus is probably going to survive this. Tristana does not have W, I don't think. No, they're just going to have to leave this. I think this was maybe a little too deep by TPP. They could have just forced them off tower, taken it, and then gone to Dragon. But
they only lost.
Think they can do Drake anyways, so it's okay.
Yeah, they only lost one kill. I'm pretty sure TDT will not look to do Dragon here. This was the time too.
Yeah.
With Graves and Ezreal though, they do have the DPS to take it in time. And Tristana is still staying on the map. So TDT still has time to take this Dragon because Tristana just recalled.
Starting it up, they are. And where's Sejuani on the map? Is she with Nautilus? Yeah, she is. Okay, I couldn't see the portrait. Sejuani could queue over and look for a steal. Oh, no queue up. Yeah, that's Dragon taken. Nautilus Q goes not wide, just not long enough. So that's a bit of a macro mistake allowing the Drake to be taken, but again, it's not too bad. I think they're still up gold. And the kills are where they want them. Kills are on Tristana, and there's 2 kills on the Aatrox, who's
also 2 deaths.
Also 2 deaths, must be noted. That Sunny's briefing. Sejuani Arc can come out here. Nope, looks like they're just hitting. Nautilus was on a flank angle. I think that could have been an angle to look for a fight, but they were
might have been a little bit too greedy.
Yep. Nautilus is running through the tower, having to flash, and that's why Scalium is not GM currently.
Yeah, that's the reason.
Oh, the hook goes wide. And Sunny's going in.
Ezreal altered the wrong direction.
That's a Renata kill and an Aatrox and an Ezreal kill.
I feel like he put his mouse on his portrait because that is what happens. It fires it towards your base. I think it fires it towards your base where you put your mouse on your portrait. You try to fire a global ult.
Yeah, you try and fire on the minimap. That did. I think you might have a good read there.
Yeah, that Ezreal ulti went backwards.
That's not what you want to see. Okay, opting for this fight when Sunny has R. I'm not sure. If he hits our Q3, it's big.
He had to hit the Q2 to get the kill, but I pretty sure he still kites this out.
Yeah, and Sejuani's here now. They're not going to be in range, but
Ignite is off.
W is up soon. There it is. W for Sejuani. He got slowed. Q is up soon for Sejuani. They should be able to catch this. Yep, that's a kill. And overchased by TDT. Eris is looking for a play onto the Renata. Big damage coming out, but she's just going to get hooked and having to run away.
Ezreal has been set so far behind this game. It's going to be a while before he's able to scale up to... Maybe also against his Mana Immune, which is when he starts to do damage. Without Mana Immune, Ezreal's damage is quite low.
You could also look at... I mean, if we look at relative items, the only person on TDT who's ahead in items is Lissandra.
Yeah.
Having the Leandries to the Nashers. But that's really not enough to be able to win any of these fights.
Honestly, Nashers is a 3k gold item. I think Leandries is only 3.3.
It's not like, it's not a crazy advantage, but
yeah,
the rest of TDT is also still pretty far behind. And the problem with the Umbral here is that he did get kills early, the Graves, but
the game is slowed down.
Yeah, it's a tempo item, and now you're just looking at you having a lower gold item against people who have items that are worth much more.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a little rough now.
You have to keep up the tempo when you rush that Emerald. Keep on invading, looking for consistent fights with the enemy team's lack of vision.
Yeah, kind of seems like they're kind of falling into the same thing as last game almost, where they're not able to do anything here. He got kills early game, but they can't do anything anymore really. Except this is arguably a little worse because this game the TPP bot lane got ahead by themselves.
Yeah.
It was before they were set behind. So this is I'm trying to find a way for TDT to get back in this game, and it's just gonna have to be on the back of a good Lissandra pick.
Yeah, or TPP completely trying to run in and just growing.
Yep, or yeah, crazy overextend. I guess if they fountain dive them, they're gonna have a way back in, but we're seeing some pings coming out. Renata has aura up. That's a hop over onto the Ezreal, and he is not a champion. He's gone.
Gone.
Yeah. Disappeared off the face of the rift. That's a yikes. They're moving in. I guess they're forcing this mid play before Drake, which is spawning in 15 seconds about.
Aatrox is just walking past 3 people.
Yep. Maybe they tried to surround him. I'm not sure, but that's going to be a kill onto the Aatrox. Toad is just chilling. That's a kill onto Vacant. They're going to get charge off, and Lissandra cannot hold this by herself. Ezreal has respawned. That's a pretty quick recall. Respawn, I mean. They're gonna get.
Are they looking for the? Are they looking for the 20-minute end?
They need to kill Shelly.
They're looking for the diss.
They do kill Shelly. They
go straight for the dive. Is this the 20-minute end?
This is the game. Hostile takeover hits a couple, hits one. It's not gonna be enough. They just full hit the Nexus. And
Graves
did take the dragon.
Graves did take the dragon, and so. But the game
Drake
is
for Nexus?
over. Drake for Nexus.
Is it worth?
Was that their fastest game so far?
I think that was the fastest game. That's probably the fastest game.
A 20-minute end.
Yeah, that's probably the fastest. I think the previous quickest was 23 or something. Yeah, 23. Okay.
20-minute, 28-second end.
That's a quick game. It's a quick game.
They took their lead and they snowballed it so far.
Graves doing the least damage. Ooh, no.
Not in the game. No, it's close. 500 less.
Super close. What is this stat?
Tanked.
Damage taken?
Yeah, damage taken, yeah. From champions.
Well, the Sejuani takes the crown there. What do we got? CC score?
That's just useless. I don't even think Riot knows how that's calculated.
No, probably not. And then damage. We got the most gold. Curious. Let's see.
It would be Tristana.
Tristana.
7 kills. I'm pretty sure took almost every single tower attack from the ones in top.
Got a lot of plates. lot of kills. A lot of CS. Crazy. So
This game seemed to be like a broken mental from TDT.
yeah, I mean, I can kind of understand. It looked like it did look like they had a lead, but their comp just was in game one. But their comp just wasn't able to do anything with that lead. So I can understand if you think you have a lead in a game and then it all falls apart like that, and within a matter of like 5 minutes, it's pretty rough. So if they weren't able to reset mentally, this game was gonna be like this, no matter what. What we got? Yeah.
You got it.
No, I got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, guys, thanks for watching the stream of TDT versus TPP, season 4, week 3, 4, one of those two. TDT 120, TPP 120. I think that's it. Thanks for watching. I'm Megumin.
I'm I'm Kazuma.
And we're signing off. Explosion. End it.